Assalamualaikum and salam sejahtera everyone. We are from group 3, which consists me, Siti Hajar, Nur Atika, Jamni, Fikri and Shamudin. Now we were going to do the presentation for group project assignment. The topic that we have chose is the water quality in Peninsula Malaysia area. So let's start with the problem statement. So the first problem that we have found in this study is the integration of GIS and remote sensing data to quantify the landscape structure in Penang River. And the second problem is the lower reaches of Kelantan River form in Tumpai. And our aim in this study is to observe and to get the data on the river water quality in few states in Peninsula Malaysia, such as Kelantan, Penang, Pahang and Selangor. Our objective in this study is to investigate the land use and land cover that leads to the water quality problem and to assess the mangrove vegetation at Tumpai. And lastly, our scope of study is we focus on the river water quality in Peninsula Malaysia area. And now I will pass this presentation to Atika.
Okay, for the literature review, we choose three among the journal we analysis, which is GIS-based analysis of water quality deterioration in Kuala Terengganu. This journal research about seasonal change and pollution source. Second journal is about land use change and impact on river quality in Cameron Highland. And the third journal is assessment of mangrove vegetation at Tumpat, Kelantan, which is remote sensing and ground measurement. Next, I want to pass the presentation to methodology, which is Fikri.
Okay, so for the method, we can, after we read the several journal, I conclude there is three methodology that in the journal. The first is statistical analytic that contribute water pollution and watershed degradation, and after that the ground and satellite data. So for the result, I pass it to James.
So for the result that we got from those journal, that first is the monitoring of water quality was done based on the 3 sampling station. That in the station we get involving the analysis of 6 water quality parameters, which is the pH, dissolved oxygen, BOD, chemical oxygen demand, NH3N, and total suspense. And for this result, I found that the recommendation is need overall the anthropogenic pollution source were the main reason of the water quality deterioration in the nearest river. Next is the second result is the outcome established from the previous researchers have highlight factors such as soil erosion and landslide, agriculture activities, urbanization, and unplanned development associated with land use change have significantly influenced the river water quality in the highland areas. So with this result, we found the recommendation that the land use cover map that's produced for Tumpat should be able to assist in better monitoring and management practices in the delta. So the last result, we found that the site with young or growing and also mature trees with large green cover showed greater NDVI values indicating healthy vegetation. So with this, we saw that for the recommendation related to this result is intensive agriculture census throughout farming areas in the Cameron Highland was conducted by the ODON in 2017 to get to fix all the factor that have been happen in this area. So next I will give this next slide to Isham. Next.
So for the conclusion of this study is we thus investigate the land use and the land cover that leads to water quality problem in the lower reaches of Kelantan River in Malaysia. Factors such as soil erosion, landslide, agriculture and urbanization has significantly influenced the river water quality in the highland area such as in Terengganu, Pahang and Kelantan. So that's all for our studies from group 3. Thank you.